Hey folks, Nas here. Appreciate everybody joining me for another No Man's Sky video. Today we're going to start going through Expedition 21, Remnant. Sign up for heavy-duty industrial salvage. Drive cross-country and strip the desert of industrial waste. Collect material with the powerful Gravitino coil and transport your haul across the planet. So we get to be a trash collector with a cool gun. That's what I take away from that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, we are in the game. Community Expedition. Sign up for the heavy-duty industrial salvage. Equip powerful Gravitino coil and manipulate industrial waste and haul it across the desert. Complete milestones to earn new equipment. Complete entire phases for special exclusive rewards. Alrighty, we are... Yep, thermal protection falling. Perfect, thank you. View progress in the expedition page. You can hit escape on the keyboard to do that. So you can go into your escape menu here and you can go to expedition. That way you can see the different phases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and final phase. We're going to be starting with phase 1. And we have to complete all of these to be able to complete phase 1 altogether. Now you can do most of these in any order. This particular one, it's pretty easy to kind of do all of these in order. There's a couple of them that you'll probably get out of order, but it's not that big of a deal. Find all the creatures on the planet. That can be done before you hit phase 5. But it's something that you don't have to rush and do. But we're going to start with phase 1. And let's see, investigate the processing facility. So we're going to highlight that. It goes into log. You can see wasteland is highlighted. That's our first objective. I'm clearly not the first one on this planet. There's communication stations. Now on this particular expedition, you're not going to be able to use your starship until you complete the expedition. So even if you find it, which is usually nearby and you will probably see it at some point, but it won't be notified. You know, see how we got the markers at the top of the screen? It won't have a marker on it until you've completed the expedition. So don't even go looking for your ship. You can't repair it. Nothing like that. So at least not early. And I didn't get a marker when I completed this on my main save until I completed the expedition. Okay, join the community road trip to clear industrial waste from the planet. Register at the plant control panel. Okay. Plant control panel. Lost Star Major Pollutants Report. Industrial remnant significant waste. Widespread. Geosphere is heavy. Hello, user. Let's see. Well, welcome to waste hauling registration. Field equipment available. Download Gravitino coil blueprint. Download blueprint. Yay. We have to have a magnetic resonator, Gravitino ball, chromatic metal. And we completed the first objective, first milestone. So go back into our escape menu, go to the expedition, and you can see right here it says collect rewards. We're going to go ahead and collect those rewards, which you can see are 200 cobalt, 5 ion battery, and 5 life support gels. Yay. Next objective is install Gravitino coil. Okay. So we go into our inventory. You can see it automatically takes you, because I hit tab to do that, takes you into the multi-tool if it didn't. So if by chance it took you to your exosuit, just click multi-tool. You see there's a box blinking. You can install your Gravitino coil in any block. It doesn't have to be the blinking one. I can click this one here and install it there. Now, I don't have any of the materials for it. I've just installed the blueprint telling me I need to finish building this. Now, Gravitino coil, it's going to tell us we have to craft magnetic resonators. We need magnetized ferrite. We got to have, it says 40, but if we open up our multi-tool and hover over the Gravitino coil, it doesn't say that we need magnetized ferrite. we need the magnetized ferrite for the 3 magnetic resonators. So we actually need 120 magnetized ferrite, which means that we have to go out and get 240 ferrite dust so we can process that. Actually, we have to get more ferrite dust because we have to be able to process that in our refiner, which we automatically get starting the expedition. We also get a shield lattice. We get, our standard stuff here. Let's actually move a few things around. Let's do that maybe. Let's swap these. Let's put that in there. Got the shield there. That'll be fine. Perfect. Okay. We need to go and get a few items. So magnetic resonator, if we go back into our exosuit, magnetic resonator takes 40 magnetized ferrite and 40 ionized cobalt. And we need 3 of these items. So we have to have 120 ionized cobalt, which means that we have to have 240 cobalt. We need 120 magnetized ferrite, which is 240 ferrite dust, just for those. Then we have to have carbon so we can actually fuel our personal refiner. So let me go out, and I think behind here is a cave, but I don't think there's any carbon in the cave. No. And not a whole lot of cobalt. So you also want to scan all the minerals. That is an objective or a milestone. Where is it at? Yeah, in phase 4 right here, discover 8 minerals. So you want to make sure that you're scanning your minerals for sure. You can actually get that completed before you reach phase 4. But let me go through. Let me collect some carbon. Carbon we can get from trees and plants. If we go down off of the hill here, we can have trees and minerals and things down here. Let me go farm up a few items that I need, and I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, you want to process your ferrite dust into 200 and, well, I did 251 by accident, but you want to process your ferrite dust into pure ferrite, and then it's going to take 2 pure ferrite to make 1 magnetized ferrite, and we need, what did I say, 120? So let's process that. There we go. We got our 120 magnetized ferrite. Now we need our 120 ionized cobalt. Now for the cobalt, want to make sure that you are gathering oxygen. And then of course you have the 200 cobalt. Open up your refiner. You can actually go and drop the cobalt in, and then you can take your oxygen, drop it in, and you can see here that we can turn that 200 cobalt into 500 ionized cobalt if we wanted to. Now, we only need 120 at this point, so we're going to lower this number down so we only make what we need right now. There we go, 120. It's going to take us about 8 seconds. There we go, 120 ionized cobalt, and then we can put everything else back in our suit because we can use the oxygen. If we run out of life support gels, we can use the oxygen to charge our life support. And then, of course, we have batteries for the hazard protection. Make sure that you're collecting sodium in case you run out of batteries. Then we need 1 Gravitino ball. Now, we should have Gravitino balls somewhere nearby. Can I see them with this? No. I can see them with the visor. Now you do want to be careful. When you get close to them, they will glow. Once you pick these up, it's going to call in Sentinels. So the Popo. They don't like you touching these things. However, there is a milestone that requires you to pick up, I believe 32. Yes, right there. Collect Gravitino balls, 0 of 32. So you're going to find them in these clusters around the planet. So they're going to be pretty easy to collect. Problem is, every time you pick one up, it's going to call in the Sentinels. So be prepared for that. Now, what I like to do, use my terrain manipulator, dig me a little hole, About as far down as your beam will go. Boom, there we go. It's about as far down as it'll go for me. And then I only need one right now. So I'm going to grab one. You can see I've been detected. It goes straight to a 3 alert. And then I can go down in this hole. You see in the top right corner that they are searching for me. I tend to turn to the right and go down just a little bit more so I'm out of view of the hole I just dug. And you can see them up there searching around for me. So let me see if I've dug far enough down. If they detect me, even underground, I may have to dig a little farther down. There we go. Sentinel forces deactivated. They have lost interest. And I have my 1 Gravitino ball that I need. So now we can go back into the multi-tool. Nope, we can't. We can go back into our exosuit and we can craft the magnetic resonator. And we're going to hover over that. And you can see I can craft more by hitting E. And because I have the materials, I'm going to hit E 2 more times. And I've got 3 of those. Now what do we need? We need chromatic metal. Now we haven't gotten a reward yet that has given us... Go back to phase 1. We haven't gotten a reward yet that gives us anything that's going to give us chromatic metal. And we don't have any to start the game. So what we can do, get back out of our hole. See the popos there? They're not interested. Now, use your visor and you want to look for emerald deposit. Now we can go dig up some emerald and that can be processed in the refiner to give us chromatic metal. Pull out your terrain manipulator. Use the R key on the keyboard to make the ball small. That way you can collect more materials out of it and then start mining. So after you've collected a little bit of emerald, open your exosuit. You can see I've collected about 114 pieces of emerald. Click on your personal refiner. Click on the empty slot here. Scroll down until you find the emerald. You can see here it takes 2 emerald to make 3 chromatic metal. So we've got 114 emerald. It'll give us 171 chromatic metal. We're going to lower that down to 50 because that's all we need right now. Okay, 51. So then craft that. Takes about 2 seconds to craft. Bam, there we go. We've got our chromatic metal. We'll put the emerald back in our pocket. Now we can go to the multi-tool. We can click the Gravitino coil and click each one of these items because now we have all the materials for it. And there we go. Our Gravitino coil is done. Hit your escape. Go to the menu. Go to collect the reward for the magnetic personality. We get frost protection, thermal protection, and defense system upgrade. We hit tab, we're going to our exosuit, we're going to go ahead and install those items. Just like that, you just hover over them, hit E, and then just place them in your exosuit. Now I've got my shields on a supercharge. I've got my jetpack on a supercharge. Alrighty, now we're going to open the expedition. We're going to click on the 3rd item. We got flux calibration. Test the field equipment. Okay, so we got to go back up to the processing facility. Alrighty, back at the processing facility, you're going to see these little items marked with the little green barrels. You're going to hit G on the keyboard to cycle through to your Gravitino coil. You got right click and left click. So right click, you can pick the item up, left click, launch it into the machine. Each one of these machines receives a different item. So this is just industrial waste. Whoops. That goes into that one that I didn't shoot it in there very well. There we go. Flux calibration is done. Let's go ahead and collect our reward. What do we get? Colossus, Geobay plans, flatbed, chassis, module plans. So we're going to collect those. Perfect. Colossus, Geobay. we got to have five metal plating, 2 ion batteries, which we have 2 batteries, and then we needed paraffinium. And then, of course, we had the chassis, flatbed chassis. Now, if you pick up toxic waste, toxic goes in this bin. Radioactive waste goes in this bin. Explosive goes in this bin. You can look above each one. You can see that the explosive is red, and it's got a little explosive icon on it. Radiation is yellow. It's got the radiation icon on it. Toxic, it is kind of a pale green, but you can see the little toxic logo on it right there. Alrighty, so for our next objective, we've got to outfit the Colossus for hauling. Well, we actually have to build the Colossus. So on the keyboard, if you hit Z, you can see your build menu. You got the Colossus Geobay right here. Now we need metal plating and we need paraffinium. So metal plating, you can go into your exosuit. Metal plating requires 50 ferrite dust. We need 5 of it. So we need 250 ferrite dust just to make those 5 plates. Then we're going to need paraffinium. Well, we're not on a planet that paraffinium is one of the minerals. So we can actually use the refiner to make paraffinium. You can use 1 silver and 1 oxygen to make paraffinium, or you can use 2 pyrite and 1 ferrite dust to make 1 paraffinium. So there is a cave right behind here. Well, I'm not worried about those guys shooting that. Just get out of the way. And you can come in here. Make sure that you scan all the little stalactites and stalagmites and stuff that you can in here, because they are minerals that you can scan on the planet. And remember, we have to scan 8 of those. Matter of fact, you want to pretty much scan everything. You got to find all the animals on this planet as well. So make sure you're scanning. Now, if you look, after I scanned these little cobalt sticks, basically, you can see that the secondary mineral is silver. And we need 1 silver and 1 oxygen to make 2 paraffinium. So basically, we need 13 silver, because I believe we needed 25 paraffinium. Yes, 25 paraffinium. So let's go ahead and go through here. Let's collect a little bit of cobalt with silver. There we go. 3 little sticks gave me 15 silver. Now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab that silver. We're going to drop it right in there. And then we're going to grab our oxygen, drop it in the refiner as well. You can see there we're going to get 30 paraffinium. Just like that. Now, while you're in here, go ahead and collect your oxygen from the hazardous flora. And then you should be able to also collect a little bit of sodium from some. Yeah, there's one right there. It's got sodium in it. Because you can also use carbon and oxygen to make lots of condensed carbon. That way you can use this to charge your mining tool. So if you're running low on carbon, don't just use carbon to charge your mining tool. Throw that and a little bit of oxygen in there. Make you some condensed carbon. And use the condensed carbon to charge your mining tool. Using less materials. Alrighty, we got a paraffinium. Now, if you need more batteries, you can actually create more batteries. Let me show you real quick. With cobalt and ferrite dust. So you can come in here, you can grab cobalt out of this mine, and then go around and grab ferrite dust. I need to go grab ferrite dust because I need at least 250 to make the 5 plate, and I've only got 84 on me. Alrighty, I got 400 something ferrite dust now, so I can make a couple more batteries if I need to. I've got 5 right now. And then let's go ahead and make our 5 metal plate. So you can make the 1, hover over it, and hit E 4 more times. You got 5 metal plate. Now we should be able to make our Colossus base. You can place it wherever you want. There's our Colossus, and then we have to outfit the Colossus, so we can go to the Exocraft modification here, the little orange screen. And we can modify our Colossus. What's the cabin? Asymmetrical cabin? Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. And then the chassis, we got to put the flatbed module on there. Running gear. There's rear treads, front treads, and mechanical legs. Now, the mechanical legs are cool, but I believe there's still issues with them traversing over certain objects. So until I'm for sure that that's fixed, we're going to choose something else. I kind of like the rear tracks or the rear treads. And paint, obviously, we are going to change the paint. And we can save the configuration if we want to. Store. We're going to do truck. There we go. Right click to get out of that. It's all saved. And we've completed auto mechanics, which is on phase 2. Collect the rewards from that. What do we get? The excavation blade plans. We need 5 metal plating for that and 3 carbon nanotubes. And then we also completed the milestone for utility vehicle, which should be back on phase 1. Yes, it is back on phase 1. We can do utility vehicle. Now, what did that give us? We got some upgrades here. So we got the Exocraft boost module. We're going to go ahead and hit E and we're going to install that. Use an engine. I'm going to put the laser beam in a hot spot there. What do we get here? Exocraft engine module. We'll put that there. And we'll put that right above it because those boost the engine. We're going to take this rusted metal and throw it in the refiner. That's going to give us 1 rusted metal, gives us 2 ferrite dust. Alrighty. Now, what do we need? Transport and process industrial waste. Load the Colossus flatbed. Okay, what do we got to have? It doesn't tell us how many we have to have. Load the Colossus flatbed. Oh, we got to have 3 items in the flatbed. Okay. I want to take the GeoBay base with me. So I'm going to choose the base. I'm going to hit C on my keyboard, and then I'm going to hit X to delete it. And it's going to put all the materials back in my pocket. I can right click to get out of that. Now you can enter the Colossus here, and then you can dump the Colossus in the back. So be careful that you don't hit the wrong button when you have it loaded at the wrong time. Let's go back to the refining facility. Now we just have to load it with 3 more items. So what you can do is hop out. I like to jump on top here. Just stand on the top. You're going to hit G to cycle through to your coil. You're going to right click on the waste, and then you're going to right click one more time to drop it in your flatbed. Do that 3 times. There we go. 3 items in the flatbed. Now it wants us to visit the processing plant. Here. Industrial waste detected on the evaluation scale. Request auto collection from the plant control. Okay, so we'll go to the plant control panel. It's going to give us 30 nanites. Request auto collect. And we got tipper all done. Hit escape. Go into the window menu again. Collect your reward. We get prepackaged radar amplifier and repair kits. Hit tab. Go into your exosuit. there is your prepackaged amplifier, and then you can install that in your exocraft right next to the other one. Use the exocraft radar to scan for the rendezvous point while in an exocraft. Scan for waste heaps. You can see it down at the bottom right hand of the screen. So you can see here, our expedition, phase 1, this milestone is selected. We need to reach that checkpoint. Now, before you reach the checkpoint and do anything else, there are other objectives that you can do while going to other objectives. So here's one here. The optional milestone is collide with 8 fauna in the exocraft. So basically run over animals or creatures. So kind of look out for those. There's a lot of them around. It should be fairly simple to do, but this is something that you can do along the way. We can also install the excavation blade because we have that available because we got it here for doing the configuration on the Colossus. So let's go ahead and install that blade real quick. We're going to hit tab. You're going to go to the exocraft. And we're going to install that blade. Now, we need 5 metal plating. But I don't want to use the metal plating that I have in my inventory because that is for my Colossus Geobay. So we're going to make 5 more plate. I'm going to have to collect some more ferrite dust to make 5 more plate, but I'm going to utilize one of them. I'll collect some ferrite dust in just a little bit. That'll be fine. And then we need 3 nanotubes. I should have enough carbon for nanotubes. There we go. I do have enough carbon for nanotubes. Metal plate, nanotubes. And then you can see here in the picture that puts a scoop on the front of your truck, your Colossus. So now you can drive around and collect items with this, which is one of the objectives in, I believe, phase 2. Install the excavation blade, and we get a prepackaged Icarus fuel system unit and 3 repair kits. Hit tab, go into your inventory. Now I'm in the exocraft, the Colossus, so the reward went straight into the Colossus. So we're going to install that. Actually, it doesn't matter where because it doesn't boost anything. So we'll just put it up top. I'm going to put these back in my exosuit, and then I have to collect some more ferrite dust because I'm short. Because if I want to make that Colossus Bay again, or if I need to, I got to have that 1 more plate. Let's go back to phase 1. We got to still reach the first waste heap. So you hit X on the keyboard. You go into your menu there at the bottom of the screen. You can see Exocraft Radar. We can click that, scroll across all the way to the end, and we can scan for waste heaps. Okay, I scanned for the heap. Oh. Transfer the waste. Heap. Okay, checkpoint. Where the hell is it? Behind me? Oh, it is behind me. Okay. Like I was waiting for like noise and dings or something popped up behind me. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, the Colossus is slow. I agree. It's super slow. It does get a little bit faster as we go through the expedition. But you're probably thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to jetpack to that location. Okay, yes, that does work. However, there is a caveat. On phase 5, if you haven't looked this far, there is a milestone called mileage. And we have to travel 50,000 units, which means you're probably going to accomplish this just before you complete phase 5. So, unfortunately, I recommend using the Colossus to drive to each waypoint. drive to the heap, drive back from the heap, so on and so forth. That way you're getting your 50,000 units in. But again, scan the planet, creatures, minerals. Those are the big things that you're scanning for right now. And then you can also see in phase 5 that you have to process 16 waste, 16 radioactive waste, 16 toxic waste, 16 radioactive waste, and 16 explosive waste. I recommend focusing on those because it's going to be very easy for you to be short at the end of the expedition, and then you're out hunting for like 2 or 3 items. Next, each location, I almost left before showing you, each location has a save chart. You want to use those. There is, in phase 3, called road signs, to where you have to chart waypoints. That little thing I just clicked is a waypoint. So click each of those at each of the locations. So the heaps, each of the heaps are going to have one. And then, of course, this processing facility has one as well. And then if you find any along the way, might as well hit them. It gets it done sooner. W to drive forward. Mouse spin to steer. Drive over stuff and collect it. I just collected that oxygen just because of the scoop being on the front. Now you do have a laser on this, and you can actually mine from the cab of the Colossus. This is also a milestone later on in the expedition. So again, in phase 3, you have mine cart. Harvest resources from the exocraft. You have to harvest 500. Then in phase 2, you have lay waste, which is excavate obstacles in the Colossus. 1 of 500. I got 1 oxygen from scooping from the scoop. So drive over stuff with the scoop on. That's all you got to do. So you can just drive over these objects. And it collects them. Now I need to mark the checkpoint so I can see the waypoint. That way I can head that direction. W to progress forward in the Colossus. Mouse, slide back and forth to steer. Shift for the boost. You can see the boost charging there in the bottom right. We've eliminated 20 hazardous flora. So that's good. Let's see, where was that? That's in phase 2. Let's go collect that reward. What do we get? Korvax word and assorted cakes. Well, I'm going to hold off on that because I don't want it cluttering up my inventory. Alrighty, we're coming up to our first rendezvous point. There it is. We got it. Hit escape. Go to expedition. We got a few rewards that we need to collect. So we can collect the reward here. We get the exocraft engine upgrade, condensed carbon 250, prepackaged grip boost suspension unit. So we're going to go ahead and collect that. I need to charge. Nope. Need to charge that. Now behind where I parked is another waypoint. Go ahead and collect that. If there's anything that you can scan, I would scan it. And then you can go over here to the center. And there's going to be a bunch of junk in the way. Oh, don't run over the stuff you got to collect. You can see all this crap here. You can grab as much of it as you want, but you want to focus on the red and white barrels, the yellow and black barrels, and then, of course, the green barrels. Those are the ones you want to focus on because those are part of the milestones. So I like to stand on the cab, that way I can see a bunch of stuff and just start grabbing and dumping it in the back of your truck. Hopefully they're not shooting me. Whoa. I hear shooting. Do I have all the stuff I want to pick up? I mean, ideally I could pick up more stuff. Let's hop in the Colossus. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of jostle some things around here because there are no tie-down straps and there are no tarps. You see just everything free floats in the back of the truck. We're actually going to jump on here and, whoops, not a big spot to stand on the cab. And then we're going to drop some extra goodies in here. My thought process is fill it up as much as you can, and then maybe that will allow it not to shift as much. Let's give it a little jostle. Yeah, something fell off already.
Thermal protection falling.
All right, put some stuff in the back. Let's charge our thermal protection.
Recharge.
What do we do? Pick it up. Pick it up. There we go. That's just about as full as I think I can probably get it. Safely get it. Alrighty, now we've got to make it all the way back to the processing plant. Now what I recommend doing... Where's our save point? I recommend before you leave, create a hard save. So when you click this, it's going to create a restore point. Because if you make a mistake and you lose all the crap out of this truck, it's going to roll all the way to the bottom of a hill. And you're going to have to chase it. And let me tell you something, it's a little easier to reload the restore point than to chase that crap all the way down the hill. This machine already moves slow enough. You don't need to make the game any slower for yourself. I also recommend trying not to run over Gravitino balls or the flat hazardous, like the Venus flytrap hazardous flora. I don't know if I've scanned that or not. No, I have not scanned him. Can I scan you? Yes. There we go. Ooh, roadkill. Oh, I've already struck 8 creatures. I didn't even know it. Great. Well, let's collect that reward. Where's that at? Phase 2? What do we get? We get the bulldozer title. Awesome. Okay, we'll collect that because it doesn't take up inventory space. Did I lose something? No. I think all the smoke is making me think I did. So the whole concept is that you make it back to the excavation site or the processing center from each waste location without losing any of your cargo. All while bringing all of the special waste. You also want to make sure that you're not going to fall into a cave because there are several. Whoa, there we go. What'd I lose? Nothing important. Whoa, 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 there's a cave. Or a hole. Now, when you're traveling with stuff in the back, I don't recommend using the boost. And always try and pick the smoothest path, obviously. The tooltip down to the bottom right does tell you how much stuff that you have. So I've got 17 things currently in the back of the flatbed. Excuse me. Currently in the back of the flatbed. Now, when you come to a crest on these, you want to be really careful and kind of go up in an angle a little bit because it's going to get very jostly. And then ease over it, just like that. Because if you go straight up that and come over, all that crap's going to fly right out of the back of your truck. Righty. Now that I've made it back, I've still got 17 items in the back, which is really good. I'm going to hop out. I'm going to create a hard save real quick, just in case stuff screws up and I've got to reload. Then we're going to pull around. And instead of going into that little orange box right there, we do not want to do that. You do not want to auto-collect anything else. You can pull up in the front of here. If you want, you can actually unload. You hit the dump materials. It's going to dump everything out. And then you can use your gun. Pull it up. Red barrel. Into the red. So again, we are using right click to pick it up, left click to launch it. There we go. We've delivered 5 items. But we are going to launch everything that we have into the proper receptacles. So here are these little yellow ones. Go in the radioactive one, and then the green ones, you can kind of launch those up. It's like a basketball goal. Is it going to go in? There we go. It went in. There we go. Finish getting the explosives in here. Because these all count towards the 16 that you need. In, what was that, phase 3, I think it was. Or maybe it was phase 5 or something. And then, of course, all these other items can go in that one in the end. Well, I didn't make it. Ha! Too high. Still too high. Nope. There we go. Made it. Now, let's lower our truck bed. Let's charge my stuff. I've got things that are like my life support is really low. There we go. Go into the escape menu. We're going to collect our reward for the road trip. We're going to get assorted glitches. It's going to fill your inventory, which is lovely. Hit escape again. We're going to go back in. We're going to collect our reward for phase 1. Magnetism poster plans, Gravitino coil poster plan, Colossus Exocraft poster plan, Toot Toot gesture as well. And there we go. Phase 1 is complete. So for phase 2, we've got to excavate 5 more obstacles to complete lay waste. Now this is with the excavation blade on the front of your Colossus. And then, of course, we got to reach the second heap and transport materials back for processing. So let's go ahead, create a little quick save point. Let's hop in the Colossus, and we are going to make sure that we have checkpoint highlighted. Hit X. We're going to go into the X-Craft radar, and we're going to scan for waste heaps, which is over there. And we're going to head that direction. And there we go. We got lay waste all done. Get that off the screen real quick. Let's hit escape. Let's go collect our reward. What did we get? Pre-packaged nutrient ingester unit and 5 ice cream. Okay. Let's go ahead and install the nutrient ingester by pressing the wrong button. Pre-packaged nutrient ingester. We'll just put it right above the refiner there. And real quick, I want to see, what does the ice cream do? 65% cold resistance. Oh, for 50 minutes. Oh, well, that's because I put all 5 of them in there. Okay. But we're on a hot planet? Or am I? Oh, I am actually losing cold resistance. Look at that. Okay. Let's drop one of those in there. Might as well use them. We got them. Is it going to be 10 minutes? Yeah, there we go. 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. Ernie, off we go. Now, one of the other milestone objectives, let me go over here. Where is it at? Right here. Harvest resources. It's in phase 3. We got to harvest 500 resources with the Colossus. So we can actually do that because we have a little mining beam on the Colossus, and you just mine stuff. So like get ferrite dust or whatever. And you can do that while driving. And minecart. There we go. We harvest our 500 resources. Let's go collect our reward for that. Let's see. Radar power resonator plans. Okay. Perfect. Do we have the stuff to make it? No, we need chromatic metal. 150 chromatic metal to be exact. Okay. But we are going to need to install that, so I am going to need to harvest up some emerald deposit. So let's go grab some emerald deposit real quick. Wait, is there one on the way? Oh, there is one on the way. Let's go get the one that's on the way, because I'm pretty sure... Let's mark that. I got to charge my battery. Oop, I got to make more battery. Make 5 of those. We do have some emerald. Is it going to give us enough? Hang on. No, it's not going to give us enough. Because we needed... What? 150. Okay. Let's go in. Let's mark the second waste point there. Yeah, they're really close together, it looks like. Or at least the emerald looks like it's on the way. Oh, shit. It's right here. The other side of the hill. Okay, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Like it's in the hill, maybe? Okay, let's get this going. R to make it small. Let's grab what we can. Wait, was that it? Seriously? Okay, wait, no, there we go. Oh, did we get enough? Should have enough now. Oh yeah, plenty. I'll just let it process. It's going to take like 3 seconds anyway. Plenty. There we go. A little bit left over. Perfect. Exocraft. Resonator. We have all the other stuff, and we're going to put that in. Because if we go back into the expedition, where is it at? Right. Phase 3. We have to visit a monolith. And we have to be able to scan for the monolith. So, let me get back down here to my truck. In the Colossus, scan for alien structures. Monolith detected. Not where we're going, but okay. So we're going to kind of skip that for right now. We'll see where one is after we complete phase 2. Are nutrient processors still working? I feel like I'm still losing a lot of
Technology recharge.
hazard protection. Alrighty, here we go. We are coming up on our next rendezvous site. Park right over here. We also need to go visit the waypoint. Back. Stand on top of the cab. Whoops. Ran out of jetpack. And let's see. Let's get our Gravitino gun out. Are there any good stuff? Yep, we need that. We need that. That. Get in there. Nope. What'd I do? I messed up. Let's see. I thought there's a radioactive one there. We need those. See some radioactive over there. There's a bunch of explosives, it looks like, which we only need a few of those left. Or we only have a few of those that we need to grab. But I'm going to grab them all in case we lose some. Watch out for flying debris. Let's see, is there anything else? There's an explosive right there. Okay, that's it. Alright, well, we're going to fill this up a little bit. Some extra goodies. Maybe. Let's jostle it around a little bit, get some stuff to settle. Okay, that's not terrible. We got to get our way back to the processing center now. All right, before I leave, I'm going to create a quick save. In case I lose the whole frickin' load, I can just reload. Because I don't want to chase crap down the hill. Let's go around this hole here. I have no idea which way to really go. We're just gonna go. Let's see, can I need to still scan for 2 animals. There's one over there.
Units received.
And there it is down there. Entity, did we get it?
Units received.
Yay! Safari, we got the Safari done. Let's see, where is Safari? That's going to be in phase 3. Scan all creatures. Oh, from the exocraft. Well, I didn't do it from the exocraft. We got it done. Let's see, prepackaged advanced. Oh, advanced exocraft laser unit. Okay, well that's good. And some creature pellets. Yay. All right, let's hop in the Colossus. Let's go ahead and install our prepackaged goods. What is this? The mining laser. Yep, we'll put that there. What else did we get? Grip boost suspension. Oh, okay. How about that? Put that there. Move that over. What else did we get here? Engine module. Put that up there. That's all our stuff. Okay, good. Now, let's continue moving. Now, on our way back, because we know that we need, let's go back over here to phase 5. We need toxic and radioactive waste the most, because we only need to make 4 more of the explosives back, and I'm pretty sure I've got like 8 explosives in the back of this truck right now. We can scan and look for these items on the way back and pick them up. So in the Colossus, you hit C, you're going to scan, and you're going to look around on your way back for the green diamond that has the barrel in the middle. And then that way you can try and pick up stuff on the way. But I wouldn't go out of your way to go look for them right now. Only if they're like on your path going back. Like, see, there's one there. I can stop at that one maybe. And I don't see anything at that one. What is this? Geothermal event? Oh, well, okay. Well, let's get out of here. Oh, shit. Okay. I get it. I'm out. Man, I should have gone to the valley floor. That would have been a better path to take. Can I get down there without killing myself? Oh, man, these thermal events. Holy shit. I don't know that I can get down there now. I'm kind of committed here. Oh, that's definitely not good. Let's see if I can get down. Gently, gently. Oh, gently, 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 gently. Everything is gently. Careful. Oh, shoot. How did I not just lose everything? Okay. There we go. It's a little smoother. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we still need minerals, too. Did we get all of the minerals done? Yeah, we still need 2 more minerals. It's on phase 4. Okay. So I got to start looking for potential clusters of minerals that maybe I didn't scan. Like these little rocks on the ground. It could be some of these here. Nope, I got that one. Got that one. Any of these? No question marks. Okay. Just got to keep looking for those. There is a waste at the top of this hill, looks like. Let's head up there real quick. This one looks like it's closer, actually. Ooh, easy does it. No, no threat detected. Oh shit, you're shooting at me? Don't shoot at me. Frick, what the hell? Is there anything in here? I don't see any green barrels or yellow. Okay, well, we're out. Don't run in the hole. Oh shit, dude, what the hell? What? Okay, okay. Let's keep moving. I did not realize that those guys shot at the truck. That was very uncool. Oh, here's a big old cluster of rocks here. Let me take a scan at these. Yep, there's one right there that I need. And anybody else? There was one. Right. Right. Oh, damn it. I just saw it. There it is. That should be our last mineral right there. Is that it? Yes, it is. Yay! Alright, let's go get that. Collect reward. What do we get? Prepackaged pulse spitter unit, prepackaged impact. Okay. Good. Pulse spitter stuff. That's going to be for the multi-tool. We will throw that in there. I have no supercharge slots for that at all. Did we get anything else? What is this? Impact igniter. Doesn't boost anything. Okay. That was it. Good. All right, let's keep moving. This looks like it might have a radioactive barrel in it. It does. We will take that. This guy's going to blow up next to me, I think. I can hear it. Where's my... There it is. Let's put you in the truck. That was the only one. Okay, well, one's better than none. Alrighty, we are back at the processing. Let's just create a hard save. And then let's go drop our stuff in processing facility. There's trash over there, but I don't see anything that we need in there. I'll hop out of the Colossus. Let's dump. I want to go over here and look real quick. No, there's nothing in this that I need. It's just regular trash. Alright. Throw the stuff in the things and put the things in the machines. And radioactive. There we go. Radioactive. There we go. What is this? Oh, 5 industrial race, road trip 2. Okay, we'll get that in a second. Let me get these tires out of the way. There we go. Explosive barrel. Explosive container. Explosive container. Explosive container. Oh, there we go. We got our explosives done. All done with the explosives. We make it? Yep. Yeah, we made it. Yep. Oh, off the goalpost. There we go. Got all that. Oh, we'll get rid of this last explosive there. Okay, now let's go in. Let's look at... We got... I am going to hop in the Colossus to collect some of these rewards. That way they don't go in my exosuit inventory. They'll go in my Colossus inventory. Phase 2. Okay, we got weeds in the tires. We finished that one in the last episode. So we'll go ahead and we'll collect that. That's going to give us an assortment of cakes. Let's see here. Checkpoint 2. We got that. Significant exocraft engine upgrades. Okay, yep, we're going to go put those in a minute. Let's see. We got the Cyclops scope plans from Road Trip 2. So we got to install that. Yep. And then we got Phase 2 rewards. So we got Phase 2 complete. Now, let's go ahead and go install the Cyclops. So what do we need? We need magnetized ferrite. We need 2 microprocessors, a 1 hermetic seal. Okay.
Technology installed.
And then we have exocraft engine modules. So these are going to upgrade these C-class ones here. So we can do this. We can install. Actually, let's do this. I'm going to move these. And I'm going to install these around that. There. You can see they're red because we have too many installed right now. But this increases your top speed as to where these were, you know, a little mix of top speed and fuel efficiency. Now with the C-Class, you can middle mouse over these. So you can see at the bottom it says dismantle, and it'll dismantle into 40 chromatic metal and 1 wiring loom. So we can actually dismantle those and we get wiring looms back. Let me open these geodes here and that'll give us some extra stuff too. There's magnetized ferrite there. What do we need? We got magnetized ferrite for that. So let's actually go ahead and install the magnetized ferrite. We need 2 microprocessors and a hermetic seal. I can make the seal. Let's go ahead and install that. And then the microprocessors, I need 2 carbon nanotubes, it looks like. Nanotube, nanotube. Nope, 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 nope. I gotta make the processor first. Make 2 processors. Now I can go back in and I can install the Cyclops. Done. And I'm going to make my extra metal plate that I was missing, that I used from the last episode. That way, if I have to make the Geo Colossus Bay, I can do that. Let's see. Install the Cyclops eye. We got that done now. Good deal. Go grab the reward for that. Phase 3. Collect reward. What did we get? Powerful scanning system upgrade and repair kits. Let's see. I'm in the exocraft, so they probably went here. Yes. Now these are for the multi-tool. Where'd they go? There they are. Of course, we're kind of done with scanning now. But whatever. Now we got cakes. Different cakes that we can use. So let's go to the ingester in our exosuit and let's see what these different cakes offer. So the soft and spiky surprise is going to be flora analysis rewards. Okay. Put that back in the Colossus. Let's see. Prickly curiosity is going to be heat resistance. The esophageal, what is that? Surprise? What is that? Heat resistance, okay. Let's see. Honeyed throat sticker. Oh my goodness. Mineral analysis, which we've already scanned all the minerals, so these are kind of useless. Spiky surprise. What's this last one? Fluffy throat ripper is flora analysis rewards. Okay, so none of those are really that useful. And I have to recharge my ion battery, and I have to make more batteries. 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to drive over here, and now that I've processed all of that, I'm going to create a quick save. We're going to go back in. We're going to look at Phase 5. We have a reward for Phase 5 as well, which is the volatile payload. We got the 16 of 16 explosive waste done. Now we have 6 of 16 radioactive complete, and we have 7 of 16 toxic. So we've got to focus on getting radioactive and toxic waste over these next waste sites that we have to visit. And then we have to find all creatures on the planet. Didn't we just do that? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. We have to go into discoveries because we found all 6, but we have to register it, I think. So we'll collect the nanites from that by registering it. Did we get it complete? Yes, we did get it complete. So if you find all of the creatures, you have to register them to get that milestone complete as well. So let's go back into the expedition. My inventory is full because I got crap in my inventory. What is in my inventory? Oh, I just don't have enough room. Let's put this in the Colossus. We'll put that in the Colossus. Put that in there. Put that in there. That should be okay for now. The creature pellets. I don't think we have to do anything with the creature pellets. Okay, now, let's go in here. We're going to collect the reward. Collect decorative bones. Oh my god. Okay. I am not going to collect that right now because that is a ton of bones. Wait a minute. Can we? Can we? Hang on a second, because we don't need the bones for anything. Summon a trade rocket. Oh, the trade rocket's not installed. Okay. So I'm going to wait to collect the bones. That way they're just not cluttering. Well, I do have a lot of space here. Let's go ahead and do it. We're collected. I'm wishy-washy right now. Let's collect the bones. There we go. We got that done. And we'll collect the liquid explosive. There we go. Got that done. Now, we need to find us a monolith. We have to reach the 3rd waste heap, which is going to get us our 4th of 6 waypoints. So each waste heap has a waypoint, and the processing center has a waypoint. That's where you're going to get your 6 chart waypoints. And I'm actually standing next to a waypoint, so it's a little red and white flag looking thing right there that saves the game. That's all you got to do is click those, one for each of the locations, the processing center and the 5 waste heaps. All right, let's hop in our Colossus. We are going to highlight the waste heap. We're going to go into X. We're going to Exocraft Radar, and you're going to go all the way to the end, scan for waste heap. And our waste heap is there. Now, I want to also scan. Scanner is charging. Let's let it finish charging. There we go. Let's go back in. I want to scan for alien structures. Let's see where that is in relation to Rendezvous 3. Way the F over there. Okay. Man, that's a lot of driving. 9 minutes that way, 9.5 minutes, and then 8.5 minutes that way. Okay. Maybe we'll get to towards Rendezvous 3 and scan again. Maybe there's one closer? I don't know. Yeah, because that's the Monolith. You know what? Monolith is the Monolith. It's going to be 8.5 minutes that way. It's probably going to be 15 minutes back or something. Let's just go to the Rendezvous, because we're going to get faster as we go. Oh, that looks like it's actually my ship. But you can't do anything with the ship, so there's no reason even trying to do anything with it. But let's go ahead and head off to Rendezvous 3. Let's get that done, and then maybe we can go do the Monolith after we transport the product. What do we get here? Powerful Exocraft engine upgrades. Okay, so those are going to be some more upgrades for our Exocraft. So yeah, maybe we go complete the run here, get the Exocraft upgrades, and then go to the Monolith. That might be a better choice. That way our Colossus travels a little quicker. Now, I have found a waypoint just out traveling on the way to checkpoint 3. Now, we currently have phase 3 chart waypoints. We're at 3 of 6. Now, let's see if this counts. Open that back up. We now have 4 of 6 waypoints. So there we go. So that does count. So if you do find them out and about, might as well click them. It's another objective you can probably get done sooner. Okay, so we are running low on fuel. I need to charge my hazard protection.
Technology recharge.
Let's see, what do we got? Fuel. We are going to go with condensed carbon. There we go. Alrighty, we have reached checkpoint 3. So now what do we got? We got the powerful engine upgrades. Let's grab those. Let's go into our inventory. And these should be here. And we should be able to put those right There. Now, what do those give us? Fuel usage, top speed. What is this top speed? Fuel usage. Okay. We want top speed. Not too concerned about the fuel usage. So I'm going to store this one. We'll store that one. Because we want to try and keep our top speed going. And then we'll store one of these. Actually, we're going to dismantle one of those. And then we'll keep the rest of these. Oops. E to move it. There we go. So now we've got our 19 top speed, a 5, and a 4. So that's making us as fast as we possibly can, because when we go back, I'm not going to be pulsing going back all the time. Now, let's see what we can pick up. We don't have to have the explosive... Whoops. It's hard to stand on this cab. We don't have to have the explosive barrels anymore, but we can keep them for... Lay down. We can keep them just for filler. Let's see. Let's drop that. Is there anything in there? Explosive. Okay, I see the radioactive. There it is. And we need toxic. I don't have a whole lot of the toxic and radioactive stuff available over here. And those are the ones we need. So we're definitely going to have to be looking for some of the other. What else we got? I don't see anything special there. Nope. Didn't I just charge that? Oh, I just pulled that out of the truck. I want to put these in. I don't have to have these anymore. We got the explosive done. I'm just trying to fill space. Come on. Mainly to keep stuff from sliding around. No, stop picking stuff up. All right. I don't see anything else. No, nothing else. All right, let's go over here to the waypoint. Let's create a save. I have a feeling by the end of this expedition, we're going to be hunting up radioactive or toxic waste. Just randomly. Okay, now... Monolith was way over there at 10 minutes. If we scan for another one, is it going to give us the same one? It is. It's going to give us the same one. Okay. Yeah, same one. Now we have to get to... Where's the processing plant? It's back that way. Let's go and... There we go. Let's do that. Yep, that way. Easy. Alright, we got to scan for barrels and stuff for waste on our way back. I can't see because everything is obscure because of whatever that light was being shadowed. Nope, nothing we need. Okay. And there's a hole in front of us. Scan again. Oh, there's a waypoint. Are we going to get that done? Oh, there's a waypoint. Yes, we got roadsides done. Yay! What did we get for that? Roadsides. Prepackaged rocket boots? No, I don't need those. Movement speed. Okay, movement speed wouldn't be bad. Let's go ahead and take those. Let's again charge my hazard. Let's see. We're going to put those there and we'll put that there. I am not going to install the rocket boots. I don't like those. And let's make a few more batteries. And then let's scan for barrels, which it looks like there might be some right up here. Let's see what we got. Wait. Oh, there it is right there. Literally nothing. Great. And there's another one at the top of the hill. Oh, I see toxic. I see toxic. Yes. There's a toxic right there. Get you in there. And there's a toxic right there. Get you in there. Is that everything? I don't need that. Kind of give you an idea how that stuff rolls down the hill. Alright, there we go. Got a couple of more toxic. That's going to help. Now, if you find that your Colossus won't move forward, you can hit your boost just a little bit just to get it going. Do a scan. Oh, there's some waste over here. Anything we can use? That would be a negative. Okay. Let's keep moving. Whoa, that's a hole. Oh, there's barrels at the top of the hill. I say barrels. There's waste. I don't know if it's barrels or not. Is there going to be anything useful? I see explosive, but we don't need explosive. No. Not useful. What is this? I hate that I'm going back down the hill, but is it going to be useful? No, it does not look useful. Okay. Those look like pirates. The red tails on them. Oh, this looks like a bad direction. Of course it's going to fall right now. Come on. Is there anything in this group? No. Ooh. Let's use this little gully here to help us get up the hill a little bit. Nope, I don't want to scan. I want to recharge. There we go. The bouncy bounce. Holy cow. scan. Oh, there's something up here. Alright, let me hop out real quick. Let's see what's in here. Explosives. And that's it. Nothing useful there either. Man, I feel like I'm wasting more time looking for useful stuff. Let's travel down here. That looks like there could be radioactive barrel down here. Oh, that was a good spot. There we go. Oh, stuck on the barrel. Nope. There we go. Thank you. Looks like there could be another explosive barrel in this next group. Not explosive. Radioactive. Radioactive, not explosive. That one. Put you there. Let's kind of pull these apart a little bit, see if there's anything else. I don't see any other than that explosive barrel, which I don't need. Okay, let's keep moving. Just keep moving. Is that going to be another radioactive right here again? Ooh, that's going to be good. Radioactive. Oh no, it's right next to those toxic plants. Come on. No, don't blow up. Nope, 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 nope. Let's find a different spot for you. How about right there? Okay. Now. Whew. Damn it. Another group right down here. Let's go see. Whoa, easy, 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 easy. Let's go see what's in this real quick. Wait, is it underground? Looks like one is. I don't see anything useful. Okay. Anything useful? Oh, I see a radioactive again. Another radioactive. Right. Oh, there it is. Right there. Ran to the wrong group. Let's see. Can I get you up there? Okay. I think we're making a pretty good haul this time. Oh, I still thought we were closer than we were. Alrighty, here we go. Coming up to the plant. Let's hop out. Let's do a quick save since we've made it. And let's go deliver our stuff. Give it a dump. And let's go. Radioactive. Radioactive. Toxic. I'm not sure what goalpost I hit. There was nothing there, but it bounced off of something. Yep, that made it. Go, good. All right, process 5 industrial waste. We got that done. Explosive, we'll just get that out of the way. Explosive, we'll get that out of the way. Radioactive. 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 Man, we picked up a lot of those. Radioactive. Radioactive. Good. Let's get rid of these explosives. Just like that. Okay. Good. Now, what do we got left? We got to go visit the Monolith. Let's go ahead and collect our rewards for this. What do we get? Oh, fireworks. Great. Fireworks. We'll save those to the end. Yeah, those are fireworks right there. Now, we didn't get anything else complete. Look at there. We only need 2 more radioactive and 5 more toxic. Man, that's going to be doable. Good deal. Good deal. And we're already over halfway on our mileage. That's good. Let's look at the Monolith. Let's close the dump. Hop in the truck. Create a save point. I'm going to do another scan for the Monolith, even though I'm pretty sure that's the Monolith that we're going to have to go to. But let's do another scan just in case there's one closer, because that one is at 8.5 minutes. Monolith detected. Oh. Monolith. 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. Let's go get that Monolith.
Threat detected.
No threat. Don't shoot me. Stop shooting me. Stop it. Stop it. Go away. Stop shooting me. Don't go away. Man, that's twice they've shot at me, like physically at my truck. I did this on my other, my main save. They didn't shoot at me at all. Hey, there's our Monolith. Right? Reach the Monolith. We don't even have to touch it. Get our reward. Collect the reward. We get thermal buffer unit. Ooh, that's going to be for the Colossus. Nice. And phase 3 is done. Perfect. Now, let's see. We got thermal unit. We'll put that in there. Thermal unit. We'll put that in there. What does it take to... Does it... We may not even have to charge those. I don't know. Open that. We got some more ferrite dust. And a bunch of junk. Now, on phase 4, we have to collect 32 Gravitino balls, or 31 more. We have to eliminate 8 Sentinels, and we have to reorientate 32 Sentinels. Along with, we have to launch 3 more industrial wastes from the coil, which that's pretty much easy. It doesn't necessarily mean you got to launch them into a machine. You just have to launch them. And then, of course, we got to reach the fourth waste heap and process the materials. So, since we just passed... Where'd they go? Did I just saw them? Yeah, right there. We just passed some Gravitino balls. We are going to start the process. We're going to get rid of this little crapper right here first. We're going to start the process of doing this. So let's get our gun out so we can start doing that. Actually, I need to eliminate 8 first, I think, maybe. Let's see how much missing components. Oh, because the ferrite dust is in the Colossus. All right, should be fine. Let's go ahead and grab up some Gravitino balls. We have to collect 31 more of these. You can see that the Sentinels have been notified. We're going to... What is Boltcaster? Pulse Spitter. Eliminate you. Eliminate. Reload. Gonna eliminate. Stop healing him. Eliminate you. We're going to get back to our gun and we're going to reorientate that guy. These are the easiest ones to reorientate because you can just keep doing it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll do 10 there. Let's go ahead and switch back to our weapon. And let's eliminate some more. Reload. There we go. Now, if you start taking damage, you can grab one of these guns. Oh my god, that's a freaking dog. Oh, not low ammo. Okay, we gotta get rid of the dog. For sure. Where'd the dog go? No, don't put your shield up, you little crapper. Good. Reload that. I don't know where the dog is. There he is, right there. Stop juking my shots. We're going to have too many of the healers. Let me get over here. They can search me for a second.
Recharge.
Let's reload. Good. Get rid of you. There. Good. Let's go ahead and take a healing thing. Get rid of you. Oh yeah, reload. Good. Don't know how many I have eliminated yet. Oh, you crapper. Oh, that damn dog. Alright. Alright. How many have we eliminated? Let's see. Collect reward. We've already eliminated 8. Okay, so what I am going to do is we're going to dig a hole. I want to get rid of the dog. Can you? Okay, so they're searching. Let's let them search a little bit. And they've lost interest. Okay, good. That way the dog won't be shooting at me anymore. bastard. Okay, so we've eliminated the 8. Collect the rewards for that. We get ion batteries, life support gel, and chewy wires. What did the chewy wires do for us? I don't remember. I know we can put those in the processor, I think. Chewy wires. Oh, sprint distance. Okay. Well, I'll just start processing all of those then. Because I'm going to be sprinting a minute. Okay. Let's find some more Gravitino balls. I'll pick up all my combat stuff here. I didn't look to see. We got 14 of 32 Gravitino balls. We've reoriented Sentinels 10 times. Okay. Because I did that one guy 10 times. Okay. Now, let's see. More Gravitino balls. Let's find... We're going to kind of go down the hill a little bit here. And we're going to pick up some more. And then it's just a matter of, because we've already eliminated the Sentinels, we had to reorientate them. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, that should be enough. Now, I kept moving while I was doing that. I'm kind of staying somewhat close to my Colossus. And here's some more Gravitino balls. I don't know how many I've currently got, but let's just pick these up because I know I don't have enough. Can we find some more real quick? Yep, there's some over there. Get these guys done. There, there. And we're just going to pick up a cluster up here. I got a lot of Sentinels following me. Let's grab these. Come on. Can I not? Am I full? I'm full. What do I got? Did I collect them all already? Let's see. 32 balls. Sentinels. Reorientate. We got it done. Now it's time to dig a hole and hide. For 18 seconds. There we go. We've got that done. Let's recharge our life support and that and that. We're going to use the life support gel. We'll get out of our hole. Get out of our hole. Hi guys, how we doing? And locate my Colossus. Let's hop in that. Now, let's see what we can do. Let's go to phase 4. What's our reward here? Prepackaged mounted flamethrower unit. Okay, we'll get that, and we're going to go ahead and install it. Flamethrower unit. Doesn't matter where we put it. Then, let's see, we've already collected the drone disposal, and now we get to collect the multi-tool inventory slot and powerful pulse spitter upgrade. After we've already done the Sentinels. That's great. Okay, it's fine.
Weapon charge deleted.
Perfect. And exocraft, that's what I was looking for. Pulse spitter. Let's go ahead and put our pulse spitter upgrades in here. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. We got all our pulse spitter upgrades going. Actually, they need to swap places. That way they're all boosting each other. Not that we need it anymore because we're already done with that. Now we got to launch 3 more pieces, which we're going to probably do easily. We have to get to waste point, or the waste heap 4, and then of course we have all of this. We're getting really close to our mileage getting done, so we're doing really good. Now let's keep continuing. Yes, we already got that. Let's keep continuing on to rendezvous 4, 10.5 minutes. Alrighty, here we go. We have made it. Holy cow, to checkpoint 4. This is so annoyingly slow. Alright, let's go hit the waypoint. Just create a save because I don't want the game to crash or something and I've got to drive that 12 minutes back or some crap. Ooh, there's a lot of toxic stuff here. Okay, let's hop on top of the cab again. Get to our gun, and let's grab radioactive. I don't need that right now. Radioactive. Oh, I hope there's enough toxic. That's not what I need. I gotta look. Let's see. 1 toxic, 2 toxic. Ooh, we needed more than 2 toxic, because I don't see any more. Ton of radioactive, though. We're going to have plenty of that. Let's take a look real quick. How many did we need? We need 5 toxic and 2 radioactive. So we got to hunt up some toxic on the way back. What did I not pick up? Oh, inventory full. Oh, engine upgrades. Okay. Let's hop in here. I gotta get rid of some stuff. Maybe not. Can I consolidate some things? Let's put these in the Colossus. We're going to... Let's... Can I... Wait, did I put the wrong button? Install that. But I don't want the rocket boots, because I don't like the rocket boots. But that's going to give us materials we don't have. Okay, well then I'm just going to store it. We'll take up 1 slot instead of taking up 2. Okay, collect reward, Supreme Engine Upgrade. Okay, let's install those now. Let's see, Exocraft, Superior Engine Upgrade. Let's put them in there just to see what we got right now. What do we got? Top speed and fuel usage. Well, hell yeah. Delete, delete, delete. Well, not delete, but dismantle. We'll put all those in there. Wait a minute. Which one had the highest top speed and fuel? 1419, 1517. We'll put that one there. There we go. That should work good. Perfect. Let's do this. Let's hop out real quick. Let's take that, launch. Take that, launch. Take that, launch. Take that, launch. There we go. Now we got that done. Even though I'm going to be launching when I get back, it's just like, okay, I want to get things done. Check off the things. Let's open this back up. Nope, not that one. This one. Collect rewards, salvage, scrap, and 3 recovered items. I don't even know what the F that is. So much junk. Junk. So much junk. Dismantle, dismantle, dismantle. Okay. Can't dismantle those. Do we have the, Oh, nope, 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 nope. There. Yeah, I know. I know. Threat detected. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Get turned around. Frick. I gotta save. Come on. Alright, let's start heading back. This is gonna frickin' suck. How far back? How far are we gonna go? Tell me. No? It's not gonna tell me? Great. Alright, scan. We have to look for toxic waste on the way back. I didn't notice it there, but I got dust in my way. Let's see, there's barrels over here. Whoa! We're definitely faster. That's good. I mean, yes, kind of. Oh! Cannot drive over those Venus flytraps. What do we got here? Nothing I need. Okay, let's kind of get down the hill a little bit. I'm gonna go that way. Some other waste over here. Gotta get dark quick. What we got over here? Nothing. Great. There's another one over here. There's a big hole. Love driving the truck at night that has a headlight that I can only see the right front tire. We got that. Looks like it might be a toxic. That is a toxic. Get out. Toxic. And in the truck you go. No more toxic. Okay. Good. Good. What is this? Oh, this is a... It's a waste heap. Anything... Whoa! Yeah, dang it. Nothing spawned here, it looks like. No. Still useless. We gotta gently go over this hill. Nothing useful there. So the green toxic barrels, you'll notice they'll have little green dots. So at night, you'll look for the little green dots on them if you can't hardly see the pile. I kind of want to go to these two over here. There's 3, 4. Okay, this might find us what we need. No. No, both of those. I think that's that crap I threw down the hill. Ah! I'm not going back down there, but I will go over here real quick to this one. Gosh, there's another one. I'm going away from my objective. This is not good. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Crap. Okay. We still have a whole nother heap to go to, because we have to get to 5 anyway, so I think we're going to be good. We'll continue on just heading back to the processing plant. Oh, crap. Fallen one hole trying to avoid a different hole. Hey, we got our mileage. Hot dog. What does that give us? Mileage. Reward. Supreme movement system upgrade. Oh, that's good. So then, to reach our last Rendezvous 5, we can jetpack to the rendezvous, because it's definitely a lot faster than traveling in this damn truck, and then summon the truck there and drive back. Alright, we're going to ease over the hill. Oh, gosh, dang it, this is just awful. Oh, that's a big hole. That's a big hole. That's a big hole. It did not look that big until I got right up on it. Oh, gosh, damn it. Another frickin' hole. Like, this is going to be not good. Is it better on the other side of this hill? I don't know. Can't see because of all the smoke. I don't think it's any better over here. Let's kind of go down here in the valley a little bit. Ooh, easy. Wait. Whoa. Stop, stop. Oh my god, I can't back up or stop. Ah, crap. Wasn't anything I needed. Alright. Okay, we have made it back. Yes. Do a little save, throw crap around in the back of the truck. Let's pull over here. Come on. We're gonna get out. Dump. And let's start throwing shit in. road trip 4 is done. Come on. Get off my screen so I can get that done. Radioactive is done. Get off my screen so I can do stuff. There we go. Shut that. Hop in here. Okay, now let's install our jetpack upgrades. Jetpack upgrade. We have too many upgrades. It's okay. We can get rid of... Okay, stop that. Okay, so this one is not part of the upgrades. So we'll get rid of these two. Which one? Let's just put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there. There we go. Not going to spend too much time worrying about that. Then we have collect the road trip, prepackaged trade rocket unit. Hell yeah. we need that. And then we're going to collect the rewards for phase 4. Mechanical legs. All right, let's go into here. What did we get? Prepackaged trade rocket unit. That's going to go in our exosuit. We can hop out, go into our exosuit. We can charge that with carbon. Go into your X menu. You can go to your summon, and you can scroll over to the right to the trade rocket. And I don't really have anything in my exosuit to trade. Nope, don't put that in there. Let's put that in there. Let's put that in there. We'll put that in there. Exocraft. I can literally put all of this crap in to the trade rocket and trade it. Anything I don't need, I don't even want that. Get rid of those. Don't even need those. Granted, you can keep all of this stuff if that's the save you're playing on. If it's your main save, obviously you can keep all of that stuff and then transfer a lot of it over to your main save when you're all done with the expedition and everything, but I am not. Inventory full. Then we're going to launch the rocket. We have 4.2 million units. And there it goes. Yay! Perfect. Phase 4 is done. Hot dog. Phase 5, we got some stuff done in here. Collect our rewards from here. We got 512 uranium because we got all of the recycled radioactivity or radioactive waste. So we are on phase 5 of the expedition. We got everything else. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 all complete. So now we're on phase 5. We need 2 more toxic waste to be processed. We have to reach the 5th heap, and then of course transport items back for processing, and then we're done. All done, almost all done. So because we ended up getting the wrong button pushed, we got some jetpack upgrades, which is really nice. We can jetpack to the next location and then just drive back to try and save a little bit of time. But we need to make sure that we can build the Colossus geobase. So I'm going to build it, and then I'm going to remove it. That way the items are definitely in my inventory and not in the Colossus. However, we need to use the Colossus to scan, not that one. We need to use, where's it at? I gotta wait for the damn thing to charge again, because I pressed the wrong button. We gotta go X, we gotta go into Exocraft Radar, and then we have to scan for the heap, which is where exactly? I saw it moving. I have to have it highlighted, otherwise it won't show. Where'd it go? Is that it over there? Why is it not showing up as the 5th rendezvous? Checkpoint 5. Really? Wait. Let's rescan. Because that's weird that it's not showing me it being a rendezvous. Okay, there we go. Now it's showing that it's a rendezvous. That was scaring me a little bit. Okay. Let's hop out of the Colossus. Let's go create a save real quick. There we go. And then how far away is it? It says that it's 28 minutes. $27 minutes. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be faster or not. Not if I can't run through plants. I don't think that's going to be any faster, to be honest. Let's do that. Call in the Colossus. I'm curious at how far it is in the Colossus. 10 minutes. Oh. I think it's going to be faster driving. What the heck? That can't be right. No, I need to remove the platform. Really? Oh, come on. That can't be right. Although the Colossus is kind of quick right now. Oh, there's a drop pod. Don't need that right now. Oh, what the F? Are you freaking kidding me? Fell in a hole. Fine. Summon the Colossus. Get the platform. Back in the Colossus. Get turned around. Don't fall in the next hole. Yeah, I'm not completely sure that the jetpack would have been faster or not. Maybe slightly. Minus the fact that you would take a chance on hurting yourself or even killing yourself in a fall or something like that if you weren't managing your jetpack. Oh my god, get out of the potholes. Tell you what, that drive back is going to be fierce. Yes, I know, fuel required. Get out of my way. This is where the jetpack would be better. Getting through this shite. Alright, let's, yep. Charge that. I don't need to charge that. I need to charge this. There we go. Alrighty. We made it to the last rendezvous point. Hot frickin' dog. Like this truck has no suspension. Let's create a save. And let's go see what we got. So main thing that we need is toxic. 1, 2, 3 toxic is all we have here, so we can't lose any. Oh wait, there's some more over there. I'll grab some radioactive stuff. Gosh. This cab is tiny. The other one's got a longer nose on it, so it makes it a little easier to stand on. The original Colossus cab. Like I'll just grab some junk to fill in space here. Can you guys... pain in the butt. Let's jostle things around. Can you back up? Why are we not backing up? There we go. Okay. So as long as we make it back with the toxic material that we have, we should be good to go. Where's the save beacon? Get out. There it is. Holy cow. I hate it when it, like, spins you around and stuff. And then you get disoriented. Okay. Now, let's go into the expedition. We did reach the checkpoint. We got 512 nanites and 160,000 units. Great. And let's mark that. And where is... There it is, way over there. Okay. I need to find a different way to go back. Because this is going to be a bumpy turd going back. I don't want to go across the top of the mountain because, man, that was super bumpy coming over here. Not that this is less bumpy. Easy does it there, boys. Oh, big bump. Like, we're moving at pretty good speed, especially going downhill. Oh, this... No. Let's go this way. continue going down. Ooh, easy does it on the hops. Hole. Ooh, the sun's coming out. That helps. Hole there. I don't know that there's any good way to get over this mountain other than just doing it. Oh, did I lose something? No, I didn't. I still got the looks like 5 pieces of toxic. That's the main thing that I'm wanting. Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh, what is this? This is not good. Let's go around this way. Hey, drop pod. Oh, we lost one. It's an explosive barrel. It's fine. We don't need explosive barrels. Let's go over here. We're so close. Oh! Another explosive barrel. That toxic barrel needs to adjust. Like, back into the bed. I don't know how it's sitting there. Come on. There you go. Good job. Hey, I can see the processing plant. Yay! Create a quick save. Since we made it all this way. And let's go over here and drop our crap off. Can we dump it? Toxic. Toxic. Good. Toxic. Hey, we got toxic done. And I think we just have to deliver 2 more. There we go. Road trip 5 is all done. Let's collect some stuff. Let's hop in the Colossus to collect stuff, I think. Alrighty. What do we got? Phase 5. Toxicity reward. We got 16 venom sacs. Yay! And road trip 5. We got 600 quicksilver. Yay! And then phase 5 reward. Yay! decals and banners, all the good stuff. Then we have Phase 5 Final Reward, which is the Heirloom Customization Set. Collect reward. Congratulations, travel. All primary expedition goals are complete. Base computer. Yay. And then your marker for your ship shows up. That is not part of the expedition, but you have finished the expedition, and there is your ship over there, the other side of the hill. You create a save real quick. We're going to log out. That way I can see how long it took me to do this run. Going to play. We can see here, Remnant Expedition. Took me 3 hours and 7 minutes. That's not bad. I think the first time I did it, it took me, because I did it on my main save. The first time I did it, it took me 5.5 hours. So that's pretty good. I knocked 2.5 hours off my time. But there we go, folks. I appreciate everybody joining me for this. That was the Remnant No Man's Sky Expedition 21. If you folks enjoyed that, definitely click that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I greatly appreciate it. And we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.